So when you have so many options on the table for single stack 9mm pistols, why would you, for any reason, consider the Walther CCP? It's got an awkward takedown, it's got a manual safety, it has had problems with malfunctions. It had a recent recall, if you really want to hold that against it. It's got a weird, operating mechanism, etc. Why would you even care to own this firearm? Well, I think I agree with some of those points, mostly the malfunctions part, because I have had malfunctions with this design, with both of these pistols in front of you. One was just breakages. This one just had breakages that got fixed, and now it's strong as ever. And it's worked reliably. It hasn't had that many rounds in it because it's a dedicated carry piece. But the black one is more my training gun and my I'm going to abuse you gun. So the black one is working on its second trigger spring right now. It's actually on the verge of breaking, and I think there may be an issue with the extractor spring or the recoil spring, because it's having malfunctions, and that's when it really got put in the dedicated carry pistol or training pistol kind of section. But I'm not going to be in too much of a rush to get that fixed, because I already have another one, and I'll just use that one for training until it actually does break. But anyways, with Walther, they have a claim on why they came out with this pistol, what it was supposed to do. And their answer, when I asked several times, is, they said that there was a market that they were trying to appeal to, and that was a market of people that did not have much upper body strength. So they needed to design a pistol that not only was cost effective, was easy to manipulate, safe, obviously, and actually could reduce recoil, make it a little more comfortable, because typically pistols in this size class can be kind of punishing when you go to harder loads. Now, the technology, they're basically battling that market, or not battling, they're appealing to the market using technology. The gas delayed blowback system, or the soft coil system as they call it, it's incredible. The thing about the recoil going down, the hotter the ammo is, or the hotter the loads are, it's incredible. You really have to experience it to understand. And also, the shooting experience that you get with this pistol is amazing. You never realize how well you can shoot until you get a Walther CCP in your hands. And I have seen that in many different reviews, my own experience, my wife's experience, other people that have shot it. They're just amazed by how well they can shoot with the pistol. So, it's got, of course, disadvantages, the malfunctions. It's got an odd takedown for a lot of people. A lot of people can't, stay, proficient in, basic mechanics. The monkey on its last death twitches kind of has him outdone in that arena, because that's how simple it is to disassemble this pistol. But people don't like having a manual safety on. They don't like that it's got a different takedown where they can take it apart while they're shooting it, I guess. Or they don't like that it's got a different system, etc., etc., etc. There's a lot of excuses out there on why you should hate this pistol, but there's not really that many reasons that people put out there on why you would want to own this pistol. And there's only two reasons, as I would say, that you should really own this pistol if you really care. Number one, and I don't think that it's really that it's easy to manipulate. There are other pistols that are easier to manipulate, but this gun does two things well. As I said earlier, you can shoot this gun very well and very easily. Number two, it is going to be an amazing pistol when you have to use hotter loads for carry. And shooting things like 124 plus P Underwood ammunition, it is a puppy dog. That is amazing. I have never seen a pistol handle it like this. And here's the funny thing. When you shoot this pistol, no matter what the load is, you do feel the bite. You do feel it. It's a little crunch or it's a little kick in your hand. But if you're watching how your sights go right back on target, it's going to be like, how is it giving me all that feedback, but I'm not getting muzzle flip? It's really odd. But then when you get done with your magazine, you're fine. But you know, those are the two things that really keep this this pistol in my safe, or, you know, in my carry rotation, if you will, but instead of being, you know, sold. But it does those things amazingly. I can always take this pistol, take it out to the range and practice, you know, high speed, you know, exercise, not like high speed like I'm putting on multicam and stuff. I'm talking about like I'm moving fast. I'm going from, you know, I'm starting out running with this pistol instead of being like, okay, how can I shoot it well, and then we'll move into, no, I start out running with this pistol, and unlike any other pistol that I have, I always am able to shoot this pistol well. So that to me is invaluable, and I think that people really underestimate it, and a lot of people who criticize it have either never shot it, or, you know, they just need a reason to hate it, or they're picking one thing to hate, and that's why they don't want it. But that's fine. Everybody can have their own opinion, but if you were asking mine, and that's probably why you're watching the video, why buy the Walther CCP, those are my reasons why you should get it if you're interested.